My 26F, GF, and I, 26M, of 7 years disagree on vaccines. We both want kids, but I don't see that happening. Is leaving the right choice? We've been together for about 7 years and need to start thinking about the future. I am vaccinated and don't have any issues with them. She has gotten more political, or maybe just more vocal, over the years, and I now know she is very much against vaccines and constantly incites arguments about them anew. Proof of why they're made of the devil's shit. I don't really care about the difference of opinion, and I'm all for civil discourse, but I know both of us want children, and at the rate we're going, I only foresee stagnant arguments because neither of us is willing to budge on our stances. I'm of the opinion that a kid doesn't need parents who argue about every medical decision, and we'd be better off not having one. She then started looking into ways to have a kid that didn't involve me, whether that be adoption or IVF, not cheating, just alternative methods of birth. I had to clarify that if we ever get married, I'm not just going to ignore a child in our care, from mine loins or not. I believe a child deserves two loving parents if they're both there. We've been through a lot of life events and arguments, but worked through it all. 7 years doesn't come without some tribulation. However, now I'm wondering if staying together is really the best option, only because I don't think we can give each other what we want. That, being a family, there's no hate or anger here, just logical reasoning. Thoughts on this would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Edit. Thank you for the responses so far. To add some context, she isn't entirely against vaccines, but is against ones like COVID. She says she'd agree to important or doctor-approved vaccines, but hasn't really clarified on what that means. Also, we are fairly civil with one another, but while I don't really want to admit it, we don't entirely see eye to eye on a few other things like preparing for retirement early, political ideologies, or religion, but the last two are mostly negligible. A lot of things work here, and we've been there for one another for some tough times, but it's only now that I'm thinking having a family will not work. That is why I'm putting in some serious thought into ending things.